as get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL
I'm chilling. What up with you, Bob?
Is underway on EA Sports.
Yeah, the Juice Bowl started, baby. Yeah.
Here just past the 20-yard line.
Quan started the party too. All right. Peace. Hey, Quan, I think they about to jump in. You heard me?
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he's got some space here. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A huge play there right off the bat. 63 yards.
63 yards. First down, Browns.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
What up with you, Smooth?
Now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Man, why you can't? It's like I can't get a hold of my I can't take off with him right away like I want to.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back.
I threw it up. Let me see.
This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal.
Oh.
Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now they're in an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
I know, right?
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard.
They stopped my boy, all right. Who was that? That tight end.
this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Both teams practice this situation, and this
I know.
guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave them some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's more. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They were looking for a little spark in some breathing room. They got it right there. A gain of 14 and a first down.
That's enough in that spot, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Hold on, because I'm in the game.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 82 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Extra point.
Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too?
And
just
almost got the block.
Taking off and going for the defensive guys. Plays like that.
Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this offense...
I'm trying to get a little better.
Didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the
he can't catch
out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week.
And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bears take over.
Their own 48-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
tackle made.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield,
Yeah, lying,
their job is
boy.
to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball.
That nigga got tank on him, boy, or something, because he bounced right off of him.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after one.
Word, that nigga fast like that, all right.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
I know, I got.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Man.
The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. The Browns D locked in on third down, brings up fourth.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
A 52-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will make our score 9-0. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 32-yard line.
Nah.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one
lying.
remaining here in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
I just gotta get my little stuff together.
He's going to let one fly here for Avant. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20.
6-yard pick.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Throw. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Yeah, I wish I could get that joint off earlier now.
Small sample size, but they're now
my kicker is terrible too, bro. My punter got better than my kicker.
So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash.
There we go.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. On the board, it's now 9-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get through.
And I've talked with enough players when they have these types of kicks that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Huh? What'd you say?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And unable Unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try to pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On play action, they'll throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Deron Payne drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I was tapping it to get a ball up, and you knew you can't do it but so much because you don't want to pump fake.
Whoosh. A good head down running on the return gets about 15 yards, and that will come the offense.
Yeah, it was behind the dresser. What mine is the nightstand. Yeah, a little bit.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Second and 5. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's airing it out out for Williams. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half.
They wouldn't even let me click on him at first. I had to hit the button like 5 times.
So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Fielded in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
He's terrible.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Now this time he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Browns drive about to get started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw.
I was about to say, they almost got me.
And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Number 86.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are back within a score. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mention the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises
Come on, fellas. We need this one, baby.
With the extra point, and the lead is down 2.
We need this one, baby. You gotta start trying to step it up a little bit.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards.
That QB is nice.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Oh.
Find some open field here. Touchdown!
Wow.
Chicago! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they?
Yes, he did.
Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
He took
The line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been.
Yeah, that defense is nice, boy. They knocking everything down, boy.
They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
I'm glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go.
Oh.
He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead.
That nigga lighting up, boy.
If they were able to get possession.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense.
I don't even know how he fumbled that
Yeah,
first
they're
one.
one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Oh, I can't get no fumble.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to his left.
Oh my God.
The crossing route. And he'll have it past midfield.
Yo, who is that in the corner right there?
Before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's crazy. He was right there for the pick, and he did absolutely nothing. At all. I'm like, yo, did he not see that?
Now a handoff looking right. Now he's tackled a yard.
That running back serious too. Damn.
On 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
2nd and 1. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they have
I was lurking right there too. I said, look, I gotta try to get something. There.
4-yard line.
Mop.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not in the team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Here's 2nd and 8. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
When you're a player of his
I had to jump in front of you to get that word. Look at that, bull.
Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And now we've got flags down.
Come on, they just gave us the yards right back.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. And
Oh my God.
It'll be out of bounds.
Yeah, he got a nice little arm, though. I'll tell you that much.
It's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Man, I can't put nothing together. I don't know what's going on.
The Browns on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
You got no choice now, all right? Damn. They shutting us down, baby.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Back to throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
It is good. Makes the score Bears 19. Browns.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Yo, that was 4th down. Dang.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
16 yards, a first down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Tackle made at the 47.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd and 5.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 42. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on third down. And he'll give it here to his
I had him back there.
As they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Browns' 38-yard line.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back.
How many?
Side. That was play number 7 on this drive,
oh
and
my
it got him 7 yards.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Word.
Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Uh-huh.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another first down. Here's second and 10. Back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards to pick up there. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This to almost certainly win the football game.
Oh!
It's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And
Yo, this kicker really... That's crazy, bro.
It's a cruel game sometimes, as evidenced by
Oh,
that
my
kick.
goodness.
This game has no remorse at times, does it? I have a feeling
Wow.
when he slapped his foot, he thought he'd given his guys the lead, but that ball just kept moving on him. And in the end, you
That
heard the
was
sound, and
crazy.
it's denied by the goalposts.
At the line, prepping for their next drive.
Yo,
The
it was
Bears
right on
offense.
point, bro, and he
They've got
just
this one
missed
in
it.
hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel.
That's
and then
crazy.
six.
Wow.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I don't know.
This one in the win
It was
column
like-
for the Chicago Bears, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out,
And
didn't they? Because
good
nothing
game,
came
Quan.
easy. Every snap was a major league
Huh.
brawl. They had to win at the line of
I ain't had no
scrimmage, win
picks.
downfield. They got all those things accomplished, but to win a
You heard me,
close game like
Smooth?
this, you know, every team
I ain't
wants
had
to
no
be physical.
picks.
We've heard that a million times, right? But those
I
who
think
are
if I did, I had one
those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs.
or a fumble.
This was that type of
I had
game.
fun. I had a pick, right?
So for the Bears, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Baltimore Ravens next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland,
Oh, you play
it's
Pop
yet
next
another
week.
loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. And for Charles Day.
There.